Hello. I know I haven't made videos for you in a while, and I've heard that you've been taking some lessons with some substitutes. That's great. And I just wanted to make sure that we're still sticking to believe because now is when I need you to start making sure that everything's on point and everything's stuck to your story. Remember, we want to sell that we're selling the movie of Believe so that way when you play on stage it will be as smooth as possible. And also make sure that you're using the right fingers. I'm also going to play this piece for you as best I can. Like I said, I've only played this a few times, and I'm not going to go try to go too fast or anything. So I'm going to go at my speed. All you need to do is make sure that you're listening and and if you're following the right fingerings. That's why I also made sure that you can see my hands. You can see if how my hands are moving. We are also going to make sure that you are using the correct fingerings because I know we haven't passed page 2. If you have on your own and you've gone to page 3, perfect, even better. That way I can just nitpick when I come back because I will be back on the 28th. And so that way you understand when we go through the music because I am going to hear you. When I come back, I'm going to hear Believe after your scales. I hope you're moved on from your scales a little bit more. And so that way we can keep moving through the process, okay? I am going to double check on your scales and on your fingers. So remember that not everything is going to be perfect. You've got to make sure that you're looking at what you're playing, okay? So I'm going to play from the beginning. My start is going to be a little bit different, only because I know in the beginning it goes, but just for the beginning, I think for my personality, I like it just a tiny bit higher. And remember, the very beginning should not be fast. It should not sound like this. So I'll play it in your point of view first. It should not sound like this. Because we're not singing in the beginning yet. We have to slow it down a little bit. It needs to sound like we're entering the song before we start playing children sleeping. So make sure that you make the beginning as expressive as possible. So let me demonstrate the beginning for you, and I'm going to do it my higher octave. So one more octave up. You can do that if you want to. If you like it, great. Go one more octave because where you're placed on C5. This is C5 right here because middle C is right here. 5. I'm at 6 because I like 6, but that's just me. The beginning you can go the way it's written, but I like it just one more octave up, and so that's just me. So I'm gonna play the beginning for you, just the beginning first, so that way you can see how this works. I'm also going to use my pedal. That's something I haven't taught you very much yet. I will when you get back because it's kind of hard to demonstrate pedaling on a piano here on my phone rather than showing you in person. So I'm going to show you here. So I'm going to start at the very beginning. And then I'm going to slowly move to where I need to be. You see, I still have the pedal on, so that way it can still ring. And then now, if you notice, with my hands, I'm not going. So I'm not pounding my hand. My left hand is the bass. Because it's the bass, it needs to be softer. The right hand, because it's the melody, children sleeping, slow and softly. Now left hand G has the part of the word. Leave falling. The words need to stick out more than. It doesn't need to be hard on the left hand. It needs to be softer. So I'm going to do it again. So you see how my left hand is not pounding. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see how I'm not pressing hard. I'm also not using my shoulder and my arm all together. I'm using my hand and my wrist. My hand and my wrist have more weight than my arm and my shoulder. It's like if I move up a little bit so that way you can see a little bit better. If you watch my hand, my arm and shoulder, my shoulder is nice and down, nice and relaxed. My wrist and my hand and my wrist and my hand are doing all the work. Or if I want to do it with my right hand, you can see it better here. See, my hand and my wrist are not doing anything. I'm not doing very much except for using all the strength there. My shoulder is nice and relaxed. That way my hand and my shoulders are not doing this, because that's something I know you like to do sometimes. When we're like really intense and we're like, if we do that, you're going to hurt your shoulders, you're going to hurt your back, and you're going to hurt the muscles right here. And so we don't want to do that. We want to be nice and relaxed. So I'm going to play the middle part of it, and I'm going to get to the next parts that I know you're going to need help with, okay? So I'm going to get to the next part. So here I'm going to pretend like we did all this beautiful entrance, and now we're going to go back to the song. I told you I haven't read it in a while. But if you notice, this is part that you like to forget sometimes too. So if you look, dreams are full. So look, if you look here, I'm using my second and I'm using my fourth. Look right here, I took my middle finger away so that way you can see a little bit better. I'm not using my middle finger. I'm not doing this because that's something that you've been doing a few times too. We don't want to do that. My hand's already here. And that way, when I go down, my middle finger's here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So if you look, my middle finger's in the middle. I'm not doing anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1. So I'm going to do it again one more time. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2. Forgot the 8. My bad. Let me try again. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3, and. So right here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So it sounds better when you have the right hand, so you have a little bit more of an idea. So it's 1, 2, 3. Oh, my bad. Calling. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2. Dreams. I went to the wrong place. My bad. Let me go back to measure 5 real quick. So, measure 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, can see my hand. So, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. So if you notice my left hand right here is going 3, 4. So I'm switching. Let me show you at a little bit of a better angle so you can see it a little bit clearer. So it's going from, I'm looking at measure 11, and 3, 4, and now 12, 1, 2. So if you can see my hand right here. There you go, much better. So 1, 2, and 3, 4. So you see what my hand did? We're going to do it again. 1, 2, and 3, 4. I'm not going to play on and because that's my right hand. My left hand's going 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now, if you're quick like me, where I like to move my hand right away, you can do it this way too. 1, 2, and 3, 4. That way you can just use your thumb if you want to. But if you prefer 3, 4, that's okay too. You can use your second, then fourth. So, I'm going to do it one more time. 1, this is measure 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and here. So I know that the measure 20 was where you were having a little bit of a struggle. Let me explain that really quick. So when we get to 20, we are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and oh, my bad. That's an F. My bad. It looks like a D for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here. Oh, E. I told you I'm still learning as well.